Hi there, my name is Charles Mantilla from Organizational Communications OS210 at Goodwin College. Today I'll be discussing the topic burnout. I like to think that I'm not the only one who's burned out, so I'll be talking about my own personal experiences of burnout, including 3 symptoms that led me to this conclusion, as well as 2 strategies to help me cope with my situation. The first symptom for me was the compulsion to prove oneself. For me, I noticed that I began to push myself more than I probably had to, even though nobody told me that I was slacking off or not meeting the working requirement. On the contrary, I was being praised by my managers, but for some reason I felt like it still wasn't good enough and began to be tougher on myself and felt like I had to prove something. The second symptom was neglecting my needs. This was expected considering the fact that I was overworking myself at work, so I had no time and energy for other things such as spending time with friends and family to the point where even sleeping became an issue. And the third symptom was the obvious behavioral change. Of course, I didn't notice, but my family and friends did. So that's when I found 2 strategies to help me cope with this situation. The first was problem-based coping. By focusing on what was causing my burnout stress, I was able to help eliminate some of the issue. For example, I had to stop being so hard on myself, as well as thinking that I needed to prove something. But of course, that alone wasn't enough. So my second strategy was social support from friends and family. With their help, as well as advice on how to cope with burnout, they made sure I stayed in line, and so eventually I got better and was back to my normal ways. Burnout is something that affects most of us and may never be completely gone, but by understanding where your stress is coming from, you'll be able to come up with strategies to help you with coping through burnout. Thank you for your time and have a nice night.